Hey man, thanks for doing that. All those videos. Seriously, they're dead useful. Like I'm gonna um got my stupid little notebook for Tekken and King stuff that I keep jotting notes down because like seriously, I'm 30 this year and I'm getting fucking shit with my brain. And something I was talking to someone about the other day was like things like Tekken and stuff. It makes me sound so fucking old, but like reaction wise stuff and all that sort of stuff. I'm shit. I'm dead shit at that sort of stuff now. So I kind of have to use knowledge at that point as opposed to just basing it on reactions and having a younger mind. It's actually pathetic. But yeah, so any kind of knowledge and stuff and things I can learn about Tekken is like, it's what I need. Seriously, I fucking love Tekken now. It's dumb. I like I said to you before when we played Tekken before, like years ago. I I played fuckloads of Tekken, but not properly, obviously. Like I played like Tekken from about Tekken 3 upwards. Played um all sorts of stuff. Tekken 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 is when I started playing with you, and that's when I started figuring that I need to like that was my first introduction into proper bits and bobs like combos and stuff like that. I know that's not proper Tekken. Combos is one of the things that you need to not last, but don't focus on first, sort of thing. But this is the first game where I've really sat down and looked at fundamentals, looked at general fighting game stuff, actually. Because I've not played a proper fighting game before ever. Like, I've fucked around in Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Tekken, and all sorts of stuff. But this is the first time I've really properly sat down and decided that I want to properly learn how to play this game. And it's fucking hard. Like, holy shit. Tekken's one of the hardest games I've ever fucking played in my life. Like, hands down. The fucking absolute well of knowledge on this game just to get somewhat decent at it. And I don't even mean like red, purple ranks. I mean like just getting to a point where just even green, yellows and stuff, just to a point of being able to do things in this game. Fun stuff. Even being able to do combos and silly things and like counter hit confirm and stuff. That's taking ages for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a slow learner anyway. I'm shit. But this game's fucking hard, and like getting into it just to even at a casual level of being able to do silly things on it takes ages. It's just taken me ages. But like I said, I feel like I'm kind of now hitting a cusp of I really now need to start looking at what I'm doing. All of a sudden, like I've got to start really figuring out what I do as a player and analysing how I play, figuring out bad habits, ironing out all of that sort of dumb shit that I do. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get fucking trashed. Like I know online and offline plays like completely different. So like I said, I played a couple of guys on Steam and stuff, and one of them does locals. He goes to locals and stuff, and he said a lot of the same stuff that you did. But yours is like you were like really clinical on me specific as a player and what I do specifically. Because I sent it in the same video, and I'm like at the moment I'm reaching out to literally every single person I can that I know, like obviously that I've already spoke to before and stuff. I've already got a bit of a communication with them. So look, can you just give us a hand? I need to improve because I'm shit. And he gave me some good stuff of general sort of Tekken things, but you're the first one that's really sat down and gone like here's specific stuff that you're doing. Stop this specific shit, and it's been really useful. And I'm glad you're fucking blunt with me as well. You're just like, stop doing this shit because it's fucking dumb, and I'm going to launch you for it. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. So yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I need that. Well, so I'm going to watch him again later on once I've got a bit of time. Because like I said, I'm working from home at the moment because of all this fucking coronavirus shit. And in a way, I'm actually kind of going to miss working from home because I've got a good little setup at the moment. Even for playing Tekken, I've got a good little setup. I've taken all my work stuff home, all my like desk shit and I'll show you. I'll flip the camera around in a minute. I'll show you. But yeah, no, I just appreciate it, man. I love Tekken. I absolutely fucking love Tekken now. Much to the disappointment of my future wife, she hates it. But like, I play stick. This is my third stick now. I've got Pantera Evo because like first one I got was just like I said, I got a shitty little. It was like 50 quid. Just to see if I like playing on a stick, and that thing was fucking loud as well. And caused multiple arguments about how fucking loud that stick was when she was trying to watch TV and shit. And then I got the Pantera, the first one, and I fucking broke it. I was so pissed about that because like at the back of the fight stick, it's got like an actual unscrew cable at the back, and I thought I was unscrewing it. Turns out it wasn't even screwing. It was just twisting the cables on the actual motherboard. And I twisted until the thing just fucking snapped. It snapped all the cables on the motherboard and it's fucked. It broke it. I was so sad about that because I fucking love that fight stick. So that's why I got that one. But then I took all because that comes with like Razer buttons that you can't replace. So you can't put Sanwa like sound dampeners in, like just any of the little rubber things to quiet the sound of it. You've got to use all the Razer shit, and I was like, fuck that shit. So I took all the buttons out, put all the Sanwa buttons in. Luckily, it comes with a Sanwa stick, so I don't have to replace that. But I'm getting used to it now, so I'll probably just stick with it because the gate feels, or at least the lever feels slightly different compared to my previous stick, and I think I prefer the lever on my previous stick. So I might swap it out. Undecided yet, but that thing's an arsehole to get into. But yeah, seriously, like Tekken is, I've the only break I really took from it is season 2, kind of about halfway through season 2, towards the end. I took about I think 2 or 3 months, probably only about 2 months out of Tekken. I can't remember. Maybe something else, another game came out or something that took my attention. But other than that, I've pretty much been playing it since it came out on home release. But I've not enjoyed a game like this before for ages, because I feel like literally every single time you boot up Tekken, you can either learn something new, get better at something else. It's just the absolute sea of things that you can improve at, look at, get better at, new stuff to learn it's just ridiculous. But that's why I like it so much. I'm not looking to get into tournament level stuff. I want to get decent at it. Do you know what I mean? Like my goal isn't, I don't have like lofty dreams of Tekken. I'm too old for that sort of shit. I just want to get at least decent at it, and especially I'd say since the start of this year is when I've really started deciding to really look at what I do and improve on it. So I've gone from kind of being around yellow to low orange to mid reds now, so I am improving. I'm for absolute definite improving, but it's just one of those things where I feel like well, at least me as a player, I need community and other people to bounce knowledge off of and figure out certain shit to improve on, because there's things like you do that you don't even realise that you do because it's habit. Until somebody else looks at it, then they pick you up on it and go, oh fuck shit, yeah, I do that. I do that a lot, like spring kick stuff. It's dumb. That is something I know that I do, and I've got to stop doing it. But it's almost like a muscle memory thing, especially for like that lay player. Because obviously, I'm not doing that sort of. I feel like I'm defending myself now. Fuck's sake. I don't do that sort of stuff every single game. It's just I think sometimes, especially that lay player, I feel like I need to do that to stop him from getting all that stupid fucking lay type shit that he does when I'm on the ground, and like he wasn't backing off while I was on the ground basically, and it was working. I think it was working. So I have to watch it back again, but it felt like it was working. But so like obviously if I go against someone where I do it once, they block, or they let it whiff, and then they just do a back turn throw or some shit like that, and I go, oh fuck, yeah, I'm not doing that again. Then I'll just back off and I won't do it. I'm one of those players where I will continue, like even if it's a bad habit, I will continue to do it while it works. Which, I suppose that's how a bad habit forms, like as long as it's working, you'll keep doing it. So I suppose in a way, getting launched and punished for that sort of shit is going to be a quick way of me learning to stop doing that sort of stuff, which is good. But like you say, you called me out on it and just made me more aware of it, which is useful because there's a lot of stuff that I do that I'm just not aware of. 441 is something that I've been called out on as well by that other guy. He's like, because like I made it so hyper obvious. I'd basically back up, create space, and then start going in for 441. Or I was like, this is before I learned to do Instant Shining Wizard. I was backing up either doing 441 or just going into a full sprint into Shining Wizard. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, and it's not even stuff that I think is going to be remotely obvious, because again, like there's certain ranks, me creating all that space and doing a fucking pelting towards them and doing a Shining Wizard from a massive distance and making it really obvious was working, because they weren't ducking and they weren't breaking throws. So all the while that's going to keep working, my brain's like, cool, that's something that's successful, keep doing that. And I'm not thinking about what's gonna improve me. I'm at that point I was thinking, okay, what's making me win? And that's something I've got to disconnect that I find kind of hard, is focusing on getting better as opposed to focusing on winning these just silly rank matches and stuff like that. Like, you know, because obviously like your chimp brain like is like, I like winning. You know what I mean? Like everyone's the same. Like there is a point when you play Tekken where you're like, I like winning. Winning's good. You feel like you've succeeded at something, as opposed to thinking, okay, I'll focus on Shining Wizard. Hitting those instant Shining Wizards in this game is the reward. That's the victory of it. And things like getting good mix-ups, that's the victory of it. That's the small rewards and the small wins that you want to keep focusing on, but I seem to forget that sometimes. I'm getting better though. Like things like going back on the really blatant running up doing Shining Wizard stuff, I kind of started using that to advantage. There's basically in the sort of the ranks that I'm hitting now, and the people that will instantly punish the dumb bullshit that I do. And I mean this I'm not throwing this out at the time, this isn't what I mean, but like obviously they go against a king player, they're going to get some sort of expectation of Shining Wizards and things like that. So like sometimes I will just run towards them and then go for a giant swing instead. So one break. So they're going to be hitting 1+2, and just silly things like that. Sometimes I go for kind of like a pseudo mix-up, but again, that's not going to work all the time, because the second you get to someone that goes, right, well, cool, I'll just duck. That's the kind of mix-up I want to be forcing, not pseudo mix-ups of there could be this throw, because both of those throws have the same answer of we'll just duck it. Do you know what I mean? It's just things that I'm learning like that I've got to try and get my brain towards doing the safer sort of stuff that has less answers to it, less punishable outcomes, and safer answers to it, and like I'm not gonna get fucking blown up for it, and like I say, get my shit pushed in for doing dumb stuff. Something I know I need to do more is do more forward 4, because King's forward 4, his tracking move is fucking great. I think it's safe. Pretty sure it's safe. I'm pretty sure it's less than -10 on block. I mean, you probably lose your turn, but it's not. I don't think it's block. It's punishable on block. Just things like that I know I need to do more. Because like the guy that I was talking to before, he was like, I was doing the whole sort of basically like 1-2 throw stuff like that, like 1-2 throw on hit, like hit on 1-2 and then doing throws. But he was saying to me, like I was mixing it up with 1-2 hop kick. He said it's good that you're getting that mix up good, but the problem with that is if that hop kick is blocked, I'm then fucked. I'm not too sure what is, because I know hop kicks generally on block aren't are hella dangerous. King Tekken 7 frames. Yeah, but like frame data and stuff, like to the point of I understand like things on block, things on hit, stuff like that, but it's putting the puzzle pieces together on the offensive side. Like defensive wise, I get like, you know, I block a -17 move, you know, I block something the opponent does and it's like -15 or greater on hit on block, and I'm launching their ass, like that sort of thing. I get, and even down to the point of like I played like I said, Mishimas for a bit, and if your input's good, you can launch a scary amount of stuff with with Kazuya Mishima and stuff, and but the defensive side of frames I understand. Obviously, like punishing stuff, my brain just doesn't go for it a lot of the time, because I don't know. I'm just I get I think it's the fear of getting absolute fucking blown up if you do something wrong. So you end up just doing nothing because you think, right, well, if I just block, I do nothing. I've not lost anything. I've not gained anything. But like you say, you just get blown up by pressure at that point. So it's like at some point I'm like, do something. Like, even if it's just a 1-2 and then go back to blocking, you've at least attempted a block punish, and you know that puts you in an advantageous position. Like, even if you block something, okay, well, can I punish it with just a 10 frame? If I can't, go back to the defensive. I've not, like, I suppose I've not lost, I've not gained anything. If I do block punish it, sweet, I've got the advantage again. Start going in for some throw mix-ups. But like I said, it's a lot of my game plan stuff that I just tend to forget, especially because I'm still learning with King, especially just generally how to play him and how to like get my game plan in. So a lot of the Tekken fundamental stuff I keep forgetting about, because there's a lot of stuff with King that isn't muscle memory. There's a lot of stuff with King that isn't muscle memory yet. So I'm still figuring that sort of stuff out. I'm going to stop this because I probably won't be able to send all this. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff with King that's that's still not muscle memory for me yet, and I'm still figuring out stuff. So a lot of it's the whole thing. You put all this knowledge in, you end up pushing some stuff out. So there's a lot of stuff, general tech and fundamental stuff that I keep forgetting because I'm focusing so much on how to play King as a character and learning a lot of his stuff that's new to me. It just makes me forget a lot of things that I know I should be doing. But yeah, like I said, I'm getting there, and I really appreciate any help from anyone, especially I've known you for a long time, and it's cool to, like I said, you were originally someone who got me properly sort of looking at Tekken and fighting games as a concept and in general in the first place. So it's pretty cool to be going back to that and sort of learning that all again. Oh shit, that's not too bad. King's up forward 4 is only -13 on block. So I mean, it's still going to get punished, but I'm not going to get as punished as I would have done, with most characters. Anyway, yeah, I've rambled massively. But yeah, just seriously, just thanks for giving us a hand and stuff. And I'm like, what date are we on now? 19th of March. I'm gonna get Tekken on PS4 mid next week. And we'll probably next weekend if you want. Me and you will play some games next weekend on PS4, and you can fucking blow me up then, because I fucking know for a fact you will. You just mash me. I know it's coming. Hopefully I can at least surprise you a little bit in that I'm not completely trash. Because I feel like I'm all right. I'm all right in Tekken. I'm not terrible. But I ain't great. Fucking far from it. I just want to get better at it. I just fucking love this game. But yeah, I decided because I was playing Ganryu and stuff. He's fun, but I feel like he just waters down to. I feel like I was only doing well with Ganryu because nobody knew the matchup, and I was just stomping on people because I didn't know what to do. And it didn't feel as rewarding to play because, not that they're free wins, but it just definitely felt like I was winning because people didn't know Ganryu at all and didn't know what to do. So it just felt a little bit cheap and unrewarding. I mean, not as bad as fucking Leroy, Jesus Christ, but like I said, I've not played Leroy. I didn't really fancy playing him just because of those reasons. Character design's wicked, but fuck me, they completely flubbed the actual balance of him. But that's why I moved. Not that King's not cheap. Holy fuck, King could be fucking dirt cheap. But I don't know. I don't play him with that sort of dirt cheap sort of mentality. I mean, if I test people, and if I know that they're not breaking certain throws, they're not breaking certain chain throws, I'm like, right, well, you're getting fucked. You're getting bent up and fucked, like, easy. But I seem to have a more competitive sort of games with King because people are much more familiar with the matchup and stuff, and I get more enjoyment out of it, like, long term, because I've actually got to try a bit harder with King than I do with Game Ryu, so it's more enjoyment out of it in the long term. Yeah, that's me fucking rambling for nearly 20 minutes. But thanks, no, seriously, man. Like, yeah, I appreciate it a lot. We'll get sorted out, get some online games at first or something, and then hopefully in the future we'll meet up and do some proper games, so some proper local games or something. And because that'd be because I've not done any local games like ever with anyone, so that'd be a bit of a surprise to me, I think, and how that actually feels to play in person, because of being actually able to block and react to things is something that'd be different. I mean, fucking hell, I can barely half the time block a snake edge online because my reactions are so shit. But this is another concept thing that I was reading about online. So I'm rambling again. I'm doing it again. But that people are saying it's not that reacting to a snake edge out of the blue. It's more you get like a feel for when it's going to happen, and then because you've labbed the move so much, your muscle memory kicks in when you see the start of the animation. It isn't that you're seeing it for the first time and then reacting like a fucking somebody with crazy good reactions. It's just you have muscle memory because you've seen that animation so many times and you know what to do in that scenario, so your muscle memory just kicks in for it. But that's just, again, this is like the philosophy and sort of stuff that you're might be talking about in another video or something. But it's just knowing what to deal with in that scenario as opposed to just flat out reacting to that scenario. Just if that makes any sense. Anyway, yeah. Don't judge me too harshly for that King and Lay video, because even since then there's things that I've ironed out since that video. I'll get another video for you today. There's certain things that I've ironed out even since then, like throwing out full forward 1 too much. Approaching in general is something I need to work on, because there's, like I said, concepts of fighting games are still pretty new to me, because Tekken's the first game that I've really got into. So like approach games and how to deal with people in the neutral and stuff like that. So like I've started chucking in more full forward neutral 1+2 for King, like doing it out of a wave dash as well to extend the range on it as well, because I couldn't get used to some of it felt really shallow and stuff. Like even his forwards 1+4 for plus frames, even on block. I've been using that a bit more and doing that outside of a wave dash just to give it a bit more range and stuff. Because that's one thing I really struggle with as well, is I always overestimate how much range I've got on a move, and I just tend to whiff on certain things a lot. Not because I'm just throwing out random shit. I'm not trying to throw out random shit. I've got an idea in mind of what I want to do with that move. I just overestimate the range of that move. So that's you know, at least in a positive light, I'm doing something positive, but I've just kind of need to iron out that idea a bit more. But yeah, I'm going to stop here because I've talked for way too long. But I can talk about Tekken for way too long. I can just chat bullshit about that game for ages. And there's probably nothing useful in this entire video that I've recorded, but yeah, I figured I'd send them back anyway. So, oh yeah, let me show you before I go. I'll show you, like, this is how I'm working now for like 3 weeks in my house. I sit in the dark because I'm a fucking cretin and I like dark, apparently. But yeah, this is me now for like 3 weeks, and generally what I'll do if I want to play a bit of Tekken, I'll just quickly sit that up there, kick on some Tekken and just do a bit of that. I'm probably going to stream a bit more now as well, because my bad. Probably going to stream a bit more as well because I've got like 3 monitors now from work and stuff that I can. It's a bit more easier for me to set up my stream stuff because I can figure out, like, I've got it all over different screens, and it's just easier to manage. So I'm probably going to stream a bit more now. Because not only that, I've got fuck else to do. We're all going to be sitting in our houses for fuck knows how long, because no one's allowed to go anywhere now, apparently. So streaming seems to be the way. But yeah, I'll let you know. Like, if you're about on a Friday evening or something, you're doing fuck all, I'll let you know if I'm streaming or something. You can pick up on that. But like I said, we're all fucking like old now. We've all got lives and little lives to look after, and I mean, I've not yet, but I know a lot of people from school have got kids now and stuff. So I mean, I'm not too sure if you have or not. But my point is, people just don't have time for stuff anymore. Do you know what I mean? So time to yourself is a bit of a fucking commodity now. So I play Tekken when I can, and thoroughly enjoy the time that I normally have when I play it. So even if I do get fucking tilted, what are you gonna do? Right. Anyway, cheers, mate. Yeah, I'll go through those videos again and I'll make some more notes in my shitty little notepad. But yeah, cheers, man. Thanks.